Oh man. I really want to get that new Falcon toy, but it's too expensive. I don't want to try reviewing toys online again because it almost cost me everything.
Carl, I've got some advice for you.
Really? What is it?
If you want the money to something you want, you can always get a job. Here is a newspaper. You can look for jobs that are currently seeking employment, and if you find one that you like, you can try to get it.
Thanks, Mom. I'll look at the newspaper and see which open job spot I like best. Okay. Which open job spot will pay the most money? Aha! There's an open job spot for a surgeon. And it says here that I'll get paid between $71 and $140 per hour. That's possibly the easiest money I'll ever make. Oh, it says here that the job applicant needs a medical diploma, and I don't have a medical diploma. Unless... Sergio, get in here right now.
Squawk. Impere, Carl. Ucat
Okay, so there's this article in the newspaper that says there's a job opening for a surgeon, and I want to get hired as one. The problem is that you need a medical diploma. Since I don't have a medical diploma, I was wondering if you could help forge one for me.
Certainly. Il capito forge io a medical diploma, but that's going to cost you extra crackers.
Consider it done. Here's your box of crackers. Now get to forging, or else I won't get the top-paying job that I want.
On a forged medical diploma coming up. Carl, your forged medical diploma is complete.
Wow, you made me sound highly legitimate. You made it say that I have a doctorate degree, and you even put the summa cum laude honor on it. That'll tell them I mean serious business, so they'll know I'm not joking around when I tell them I'm fit for the job. Wait a minute, where's the date and the seal and all that stuff? Don't medical diplomas usually have those on them? Oh, that makes sense. So now I can submit this when I apply for the job.
Exactly. All you need to know is apply for the job, and hopefully it will all work out.
Hold on, there's something bothering me. Why did you use my actual name? I don't think they're going to hire anybody who has a criminal record.
You don't have a criminal record. That prison sentence you got for almost killing with only happened in your abuelo's dream, remember?
Oh, right. I forgot that it was all just a dream. Thank you, because now I'm assured that I don't have a criminal record. This forged medical diploma is perfect. And all I need now are some clothes for the job interview. I'll go put some on, and then it's job application time.
Welcome to the Great Lake City Hospital. I am the hospital administrator. How may I help you today, sir?
Hello. I saw your ad about the job opening for a surgeon in the newspaper, and I'd like to apply for the job.
Okay, sir. Please show me your resume.
Okay, here's my resume. You can see all the experience I have. What he doesn't know is that Sergio forged my resume as well as the medical diploma. He'll never suspect a thing.
Okay, your resume appears to be all in order. I appreciate your work history. It says here that you've worked as a paramedic for 6 months, then as a pharmacist for 2 years, and most recently, you've worked as a radiologist for another 2 years.
Ah, yes. I decided to apply for the job as a surgeon because radiologists get to see whenever people have broken bones, but surgeons get to fix them. I always wanted to be that.
Okay, judging from your long history, it seems like you're good at working with people, and you've got a good idea of what all is a precise measurement. Before I give you the job, however, I need to see your medical diploma. I'd assume you have one, but it's a policy here that we cannot hire anyone without a medical diploma.
Here's my medical diploma. I hope you're satisfied.
Wow. Did you seriously go to the State Medical University? That's the same college that I went to. And you look highly legitimate from all the information on your diploma. You've got a doctorate degree, and judging by how you have the summa cum laude honor, It looks like you graduated at the top of your class.
Absolutely. That's how much serious business means to me.
Okay, Mr. Carlino Casagrande, you're hired. I will now show you to your workstation so you get a perfect idea of how you're supposed to do your job.
No problem. But in the future, please call me Carl.
Okay, sir. Our first patient is here. He has a spinal injury, and we need you to fix it. We'll forward you a picture of the x-rays so you can see exactly what needs to be done.
Okay, let's get down to business. Sir, I'm going to have to use anesthesia on you. You won't feel a thing, I promise. Okay. Now that this guy who looks an awful lot like a dinosaur is out cold, I'm ready to give him surgery. What the doctor doesn't know is that I'll do more than fix his fractured spine. I'm also going to put something in there that should cause even bigger problems. One surgery coming up. Okay. Now his spine is fixed, but that's not all. While I was working on the surgery, I planted mutated cobra larvae in the spine. That'll hurt him for sure. Head doctor, the surgery was a success. Please get this guy out of here and take him to the recovery room.
Thanks for your services, Dr. Casagrande. I'll take him right now. Oh my goodness. Why is this guy so heavy? He weighs almost 1,000 pounds.
Okay, let's wait for the next patient. I know what to do. Let's cue a montage. Okay, I've put in a full day of work. By tomorrow, I'll probably be rolling in the dough because of how much I accomplished.
Dr. Casagrande, get in here right now.
Yes. What's going on?
I just got a lot of angry phone calls that complained about your services. The patient said they wanted to file lawsuits against you, so your pay is going to be severely deducted for malpractice. We need to use the money that came out of your paycheck to pay off all of the lawsuits. You're severely damaging our reputation, and you should know that. Speak of the devil. Look behind you, because they're all here to complain to your patient person.
Devil Dinosaur may no longer have a spinal injury, but ever since he got surgery, something else has been bothering him a lot.
He keeps having spasms that seem to be centered in his back. Judging by what exactly it looks like, I'd say that the surgeon planted mutated cobra larvae in his spine.
Wait a minute, why does one of you look familiar?
I asked to look at the x-ray the radiologist took of my leg yesterday, and I can clearly see that my leg had only one fracture. Why did you have to amputate my leg? It should already be obvious that you shouldn't cut off someone's leg if the bolts inside are totaled.
What got inside your head and made you think I needed to get my legs replaced with a mermaid tail? Now I look like a slightly less attractive version of Princess Ariel.
All I wanted was for someone to fix my single blurry eye. Thanks to you, I'm now missing an eye, and all the eye patch stores are closed for maintenance.
When the head doctor said I needed facial surgery, it's clear that he didn't mean I need to get my face completely disfigured like this. You also gave me a hormone transplant even though I didn't need one, so now I'm growing hair at an abnormal rate as well. You're outright lucky that you didn't make me look identical to that guy over there.
Yeah. Keep your nasty hands away from him.
I demand a refund because you cut off one of my lungs, and now my skin is all blue and no matter how hard I beg, it won't change back. I demand to have my money and my lung back.
When I complained about pains in my chest, I didn't mean that you had to give me breasts. Now I'm transgender all thanks to you, and I wish to change back to a male.
See what I'm talking about? Now, Dr. Casagrande, I expect better behavior from you. I will only give you one more chance, and if you rack up malpractice lawsuits again, you're fired. Understood?
Pardon me, sir, but what's going on in here? I was walking down the hallway when I heard you mention a name that sounds really familiar to me.
Oh no. I forgot that Tia Maria works here.
It's nice to see you, Nurse Santiago. I was just explaining to Dr. Casagrande that malpractice is not tolerated here because it damages our reputation and finances. He got hired as a surgeon only yesterday, so it's easy for me to expect him to make a few mistakes on his first day, but I never thought he'd rack up that many lawsuits in one day.
Wait a minute, did you just say Dr. Casagrande? Something about that name sounds really suspicious to me. Doctor, please take off your mask. I need to see what your face looks like.
Okay, my mask is off. What do you need?
Carl, how on earth did you get hired as a surgeon? You've got some serious explaining to do.
Okay, here's the truth about what happened. I'm not a certified surgeon. I'm only 8 years old, and I never even went to college. The medical diploma I showed you at the job interview yesterday was forged. My resume was also forged. I have absolutely no experience as a paramedic, nor as a pharmacist, nor even as a radiologist. Those were all lies. The only reason I applied for the job in the first place was for the money. I saw the ad in the newspaper and got intrigued because it mentioned an extremely high pay. The only reason I even got the job was so that I could make enough money to buy the new Falcon toy because it was too expensive for me to buy with my current wealth. And if you're wondering, I'm this woman's nephew. She is my tia, Maria, and I completely forgot that she works here as a nurse when I applied for the job.
Dr. Carl Casagrande, or should I even call you that? How dare you present fraudulent information at the job interview? I told you when you got the job that we cannot hire anybody without a medical diploma, and presenting a forged diploma is highly illegal. I'm also really angry that you presented a forged resume, which is also illegal because it tells us that all of your alleged work history is fraudulent. Sir, I need you to understand that the medical industry and the people who work in it, especially surgeons, exist solely to save people's lives, not to endanger them. That's it, you are fired, and I will also be calling the police to report your misconduct so they can attach it to your criminal record. Risking lives is very serious business.
Carl, why were you even looking at open job spots in the newspaper in the first place? If you see a job that gives extremely high pay, you need to understand that only a professional with the required skills should take such a job.
I was looking at the open job spots in the newspaper because Mom told me that if I got a job, I could make enough money to buy the Falcon toy.
Wait, what? Frida did this? That's it, I'm going to have to talk to her because whenever Bobby wanted a job, I made sure to remind him only to take jobs that could match his skill set.
Hold on a second. Ex-Dr. Casagrande, I just got word that you spread bird flu to one of your patients from yesterday. Do you have a bird in your household or something?
Yes, hospital administrator, there's a bird in my household. My family has a pet parrot named Sergio, and he was the one who forged those documents. He tends to hang out with city pigeons a lot, so I imagine he probably picked up bird flu from a pigeon without letting me know.
Sir, if your patients have been getting bird flu, that means you haven't been keeping your surgeon uniform sterilized. Now you're in even bigger trouble than before. That's it, I'm going to have to ask you to hang up your uniform right away. If I didn't fire you earlier, you'd certainly be fired by now.
And Carl, when we get home, you're going to be in serious trouble.
Oh, Carlino Casagrande. Oh, dare yo getiredas a surgeon with fraudulent documents and het numerous malpractice lawsuits filed against you.
Quick question. Abuelo, why are you carrying this out?
Your mama is having a really heated discussion with your tia Maria, and your papa got roped into it, so they renot of a news rigged no, that's too facile. You're grounded for 850,000 years. Go to your own rigged no, and don't come out.
No.